Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Diva. My identification number 2110 73 10 and 15. On this video, I would like to tell you about received pronunciation and multilingual intelligibility. So the main topic on this chapter is about received pronunciation, accent, and multilingual intelligibility. And the first is received pronunciation. The term of received pronunciation refers to an accent of British English. It is mostly suitable form of British English for broadcasting and as the model for both first language and second language. The argument for its use as model is usually based on two claims. The first is that it has been more carefully described than any other British accents, and the second one is that is widely understood. So, received pronunciation is not necessarily the easiest of most appropriate accent of British English foreigners to learn. So, the the choice of RP as a model is difficult to justify. Uh, Based on Alice, received pronunciation all over the country, not widely differing in any particular locality, and admitting change of standard pronunciation is by the introduction of phonetic spelling. So, the next is by Jimson. It is possible to erect a standard of pronunciation which should be followed throughout the countries where English is spoken on a native language, and then is based on the Jones claim that define a language as the speech of the one individual pronouncing in a definite and consistent style. So, the history of received pronunciation in the early 1920s, that received pronunciation was not intended to the aggressively exclusive class accent that we refer to as a received standard, but rather that is choice as a model for foreigners. Educated speakers of English, they all speak educated English, but they can never all speak public school in English because there are some diversity of local origin of the speakers. So, received pronunciation accents is probably rather more difficult to many foreigners to acquire them, since RP has a large of number diphthongs and not a particularly close relationship to English orthography. So, Jimson distinguished three types of RP. The first is constructive, conservative type. It is used by all older generation by certain profession or social groups, and the second one is the general type. The pronunciation adapted by the BBC or radio, international radio, and the next is the advanced type, used by young people of exclusively social groups, mostly upper classes, but also for prestige value in certain professional circles. So the next is accent. Accent refers to the way in which people from different regions or social groups pronounce words. Um, for example, in British accent, it differs with American accent because uh, these both country from the different origin, and then it encompasses the specific pronunciation patterns, intonation, speech sound characteristic of a particular group of people. Accents can vary widely even within the same language due to factors such as geography, culture, and historical influence. And the type of accent, which is an accent bar, it is a little like the color bar. To many people, on the right side of the bar, it appears eminently reasonable. So, the next topic is multilingual intelligibility, refers to the ability of speakers of different language to understand each other to some extent. It occurs when language share similarities in vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation. So, um, so this, for example, is speakers of closely related language like Spanish and Italian may find it easier to understand each other due to the similarities in vocabulary and grammar. And intelligibility can vary widely based on the linguistic character, the linguistic distance between the languages, and it often requires effort and context of effectiveness communication to take place between speakers of different languages. So I think that's all from this topic. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.